Guys, welcome back to playing Elementalist Chapter 8. Study hard, play hard. The December solstice is here and a party awaits. Alright, I am excited. First time being excited to party, but hopefully get to hook up with Beckett because my diamonds and my body is ready. Elementalist Chapter 8, Night Magic. You and your friends scoured the library for weeks, but find nothing on the shadow monsters. What's more, you haven't seen Reflection again. On the bright side, you completed Spellwork 1A and are ready to start your specialized Sun Attune training with Professor Swan. You trek up to the domed building above the main grounds, groaning as you quickly run out of breath. Should have just given myself those extra 5 minutes to bed. Why am I so exhausted today? Footsteps echo up the steps behind you. You turn to see Professor Swan taking the stairs two at a time, waving one hand exaggeratedly. Sorry, Desmond, you know how it is. One minute you're watching the clock, the next a swarm of bubble bugs has floated through your window. Right, that is so relatable. When Professor Swan reaches the building and she does a complicated hand gesture in front of the door, it glides open silently. After you, Desmond, this room is all yours after all. Ooh, looks nice. Step aside and immediately shield your eyes from the sunlight flooding the room, bathing everything in the clearest, brightest light. The smell of the morning sun is so invigorating, don't you think? I'll be more invigorated by the smell of coffee if you have some. I'm more of a tea person myself, and I have a question for you before we begin. I appreciate your honesty. In regards to these mysterious creatures that have been attacking you, have you stayed out of trouble and kept your head down? Mostly? You think back on the endless research you and your friends have been doing in the library. Oh, well, nope. And I consider telling Professor Swan the truth. Honestly, nope. Swan gives you a panicked look. Desmond, what happened? Are you okay? Have you sustained any injuries? No, we're good. I haven't gone looking for any monsters. I've just been looking for more information on them in the library. I don't think the librarians know this. Professor Swan sighs. I appreciate your honesty, Desmond, though I worry that you're drawing unnecessary attention to the subject of your research. But we'll continue that conversation later. No use dwelling on gloomy thoughts when we're surrounded by so much sun. Puts her hands on her hips and addresses you seriously. Now, you and I are here today because each attunement leans them special abilities. Being a Sun Attune predisposes you towards prescience, which means that you innately have a certain degree of foresight about what's to come. I could tell the future? No, not exactly. Prescience is more of having a feeling that something's going to happen, a gut feeling, if you will. Boring. So you're saying I can gut feel the future? Professor Swan gives a little shrug, a little quirk up and a smile. And it's a mighty science, but fascinating. The degree of prescience attainable by each Sun Attune depends on your talent potential, of course. Well, I got some good news for you. According to Professor Contos, I got an L Tankar's worth of magical potential. Professor Swan claps her hands together in excitement. Wonderful, I never trained to Sun Attune before. I can't wait to see how powerful you are, and prescience is the perfect place to start. She takes a breath to calm herself before explaining in a little more detail. Think of the sun as a marker of time passing. The day progresses as the sun moves through the sky. So tapping into your sun abilities will give you a feeling for the future. It will practice patience and power, of course. You'll be able to just get so much more than just a gut feeling. Okay, then how long does it take to develop prescience? You're saying I could get visions? Do you have reason? Well, scientists are so worried there's no real established time frame for how long prescience takes to develop. I suppose a powerful scientist could conceivably learn prescience in a matter of days. A matter of days? How long did it take you? 3 years. Well, what? But Desmond, you have an L tanker, remember? I think you'll progress much quicker than I did. Now, the very first step in developing your prescience is strengthening your connection with the sun. I find meditation to be quite helpful. Just close your eyes and feel the sun's warm secret to you. Then work on merging your energy with it. Why don't you take a seat and try? You sit on the floor with your legs crossed and close your eyes. The glare of the room shines through your eyelids. Now focus inwards. If you're aware of sound sensations, anything outside of you, don't let them distract you. Breathe. Taking a long, slow breath, focusing on the tint of the backs of your eyelids and the cool feeling of the air entering your nostrils. This is actually kind of nice. A pleasant heat fills your chest like you've been running, only you don't feel tired or winded. Desmond, look out, it's storming. The wind from Professor Swan's spell buffets you, making you flinch. Have to stay centered. Refocus. You let the wind blow itself off. Imagine yourself as a fire that is stoking. When the gale has passed, you feel warmer than before. Yes. Professor Swan's voice filters into your consciousness as a faint whisper. Impressive, very impressive. In a small tear so you tune out her voice, her presence. It's like you're floating in nothingness, wrapped up in a warm blanket, safe and sound. The suddenly bright bursts of light filter through your eyelids, as though the crystal in the center of the room is pulsing. Oh my god. You feel the light hanging around you. It's like it's trying to force itself through your skin and overpower you. I can do this. Absorb the light. You welcome the sunlight on your skin, feel it sinking in and warming you further, and feel the responding light start glowing from deep inside you. Oh, I think I have it. Your ears rush and the tingle runs down your arms and legs. Oh my. Your eyes shoot open and for a moment you can't see anything. Holy, I'm glowing. Wait, really? What? You lose your focus and a prickly feeling recedes, taking the glow with it. For a moment, a dread swirls in your gut, but disappears so quickly you wonder if you imagine it. Was that supposed to happen? Versus one nose, mouth hanging open. I never expected to know your first try. This means you just connected profoundly with the power of the sun. This is beyond anything I imagined. It feels so warm. I think I'm going to really like pre-science. Hey, we aced our first attempt at pre-science. After practicing for a little while longer, Professor Swan checks her watch. Thank you, Desmond. That's enough. We can finish up for today. You get to your feet with the groan stretching out your stiff limbs. I sense much potential you, but remember, anybody who gets anywhere in life puts in that extra bit of work. I hear you, loud and clear. Do you want me to practice on my own time? Think of it as an independent study. Think of how future Desmond, who has full mastery of his pre-science, would thank you. I'd like for you to continue meditation regularly. Begin by trying to foretell sympathies, like what you're going to eat for an upcoming meal. Think about your reflection and how your pre-science might help you learn more about him. First, someone tilts her head when you remain silent for a while. Desmond, there more you have told me you don't have to face things alone. She smiles warmly at you and you realize without any doubt that you trust her to help you. Yes, sir, there's just more going on than just those shadow monsters. Tell Professor Swan about your reflection's appearance so far. Her eyes go wide. Oh my, I need to, I should, oh my goodness, oh dear. She rushes out of the room, leaving you alone in the brilliant sunlight. See you later, Professor? Well, if she's got that covered, I guess I could meditate some more. See if I could learn something about my reflection of those shadows. Now's your chance to hone your pre-science, which will give you a clue about your mysterious foes and unlock a bonus scene later in the chapter. Nope. Your stomach growls loudly. I foresee some of your bags. You leave the Sun 2 practice room, closing the door against the vibrant rays of light. Whew, let's party, people! A few days later, you meet your spell work 1B class in the woods for a practical lesson after the practice. You saw the other Beckett. Ooh, my man! Hey, Beckett, have you found anything else out in the library recently? Desmond, we scoured every book, some of them twice, some thrice. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the library might not help us. Quick reply, Professor England addresses the class from in front of a thick tree trunk. Welcome, class. I'm sure you'll wonder what we're doing out in the woods. Today's lesson involves using wood magic to create resin. Can anyone tell me some qualities of resin magic? Resin not only has healing and protective qualities, but can be manipulated by almost every element, so it's extremely versatile. Correct, and because wood magic is fairly tricky, today's lesson is also a companion magic lesson. You practice melding your magic with another's. One of you will channel the wood component of this spell, while the other channels water. Ooh. Me and Beckett. First, England touches his index and middle fingers together at chest level. A performer along this stance can help meld wood, the element of natural life with water, that which nurtures the natural life. Since the sap in the tree, then channel your magic into it. Use water to thicken the sap on the bark and wood to channel. Oh my goodness. This is a lot to remember. And then say, Rathina. He slowly separates his fingers between and stretches his vicious rope of amber, which he fashions to a crystalline shield with the flourish. Medicine to decorate defensive, offensive, resin is an extremely valuable substance that I have magical mastery over. Now select your partners and get to work. Feel free to practice with familiars you like. Obviously, I'm going to work with Beckett. Who are you? Oh, okay. Dang, why you look so sad? Do you not want to work with me? Isn't that? It's just I have a fair bit of delicacy with what, as is Metal's counterpart. Please don't laugh. Oh, it's okay. Beck, I'm not going to laugh just because what magic is hard for you. Becca looks around frantically waving his hands at you. Desmond, please keep it down. I have a reputation to uphold. Okay. Really? So the great Beckett isn't good at everything. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You're cute. You're flustered? Yes. Cute. Yeah, your cheese got ready. You do this pouty thing with your mouth. Totally gives me butterflies. True story. Please quit with the teasing, Desmond. There's only so much of your foolishness I can handle in the first thing in the morning. There, you're doing it right now. Beckett still looks stern, but a smile spreads across his face. You're absolutely ridiculous. More like absolutely adorable. Let's chat in the corner, please, Desmond and Beckett. Focus on finding each other's magical energy. I'll do my best with wood and you take water. Sounds good, Beckett? Very well, let's attempt this at least. You extend your awareness towards Beckett, trying to sense his magical aura. Slowly, you start to feel a sensation in the air, steely but cloudy. Beckett's face is scrunched up and focused, but suddenly his eyes meet yours and widen. I can feel your energy so warm. And yours is a distinct metallic edge. Now let's get some resin out of the tree. You both turn to the tree beside you. As you work your wood magic into it, you feel Beckett's water magic melding further with yours. Sense the sap. With your magic deep in the tree, you begin to sense the sap spreading through all parts of it, from the trunk to the tips of the branches. It's like I can feel the tree's life force, as though the sap is blood flowing through its veins. Can you feel that, Desmond? We're definitely doing this right. Next is just making the actual resin. Very well, I'm using my water to thicken this out. It's up to you to complete the spell with wood magic. And I forgot everything after this. As you twine more of your magic with the sap, feeling it becomes more vicious and easier to handle. Professor England passes by. Looking good, you two. Now you just have to bring it to the tree's surface. Shoot. What was after this? I think it's channel? You're about to direct the thick sap through the bark. An amber color bubble emerges from a crack in the trunk and pops. Wonderful work. One more step left. Okay, we got this. With the forces of wood and water held together, you let out breath and utter the incantation. Rethena. Rethena! A fine trickle of sap dribbles through a crack in the bark and starts to drip down the trunk, crystallizing on the way down. Fantastic work, you two. You're the first to have succeeded. Woo woo! Turn towards Beck and raise your hand for a high five. Give it to me. I can't believe how easy that was. Our magical energies are totally compatible. Ed? After a moment's hesitation, Becca gently presses palm to her ears. Cute. Companion magic sure is something. That must be the quickest I've ever learned to spell. Ah, bonding, so nice. Your vision suddenly goes hazy and you swell on the spot, catching yourself on a nearby tree. Twee? Did I just say twee? I can't believe I just said twee. I am trash. Ah. This one, what just happened? The world is kind of trippy right now. I don't know, I feel fine now. Hold me. Must have been rebound from casting such an advanced spell. I used to suffer dizzy spells when I was still a novice. Don't worry, the more you practice, the less you'll be affected by performing high-level magic. Right, I sure hope so. You can now, use the resin spell. Nice. You doing homework late that afternoon, or late that evening, practicing the resin spell with Tim, while facing your wooden desk. Combine the wood with the water. Link your fingers the way Professor England showed. Tim's expression tightens as he tries to help you focus your magic. Let's go, Tim! Okay, I think I'll combine them. I just have to say the incantation. Rethena! Hopefully I spell it right. Rethena. Rethena! Pull your fingers apart, revealing a thread-like tendril arrests between them. Yes, Tim, we got it! A wave of distance washes over you and the resin turns to water which falls to the floor. Okay. Not this again. The bedroom door bursts open, making Tim jump. Shred hurries inside, a shopping bag dangling from her arm. Clear your schedule tonight, Desmond. We got a date with the deep dark force and we can't miss it. Well, I'm ready. Come again, but like Hummer this time. Shred grins at you, a wild gleam in her eyes. I was just in Penn Square where I ran to Griffin, who told me about the rave in the woods tonight to celebrate December solstice. It's super exclusive, as in other classmen are invited, but if we could find the rave on our own, we could get in like he did last year. You want to trample through the forest in the middle of the night for a wave we might not even find? What's with that glass half-empty outlook? Seth's already on board, and I waylaid Smarty Pants outside the library and got him to promise to come along too, really. In that case, we'll find out for sure, and a party sounds fun after all the studying I've been doing. The delighted squirrel Shred has the shopping bag onto your desk and begins digging through it. Inspired as I was, I made a pit stop at Mason DU and found you a perfect look for tonight. She pulls out a gleaming outfit, the fabric shifting through her hands as though it's made of starlight. You'll be the talk of the entire school in this. Let me see. Ooh, that actually does look nice, but I'm trying to save my money for Beckett. I think I'll stick to what I've got going on. If we're going to be searching the woods for this party, I don't want to risk ruining a brand new outfit. Can I change my clothes at least? I can definitely appreciate that respect for fine fashion sense. Sure clasps her hands together. Great, I'll let the others know you'll be ready in 10 and no dawdling. She breezes out of your room and you turn to Tim. Looks like you're manning the fort tonight. See you later, buddy. Have fun. But not too much fun. I'm ready to party. A little while later, Yushira, Beckett, and Zeph are searching through the woods for upperclassmen's brave. I'd like to let it be known that I will not tramp around all night long when I could be studying. Can't talk. Beckett, I hate to be the judgmental one, but like, what did you do as a kid? Probably study. Hang on, Beckett. You could study like the trees and bugs and stuff. Pen pal, shush! We won't be able to hear the party over your bickering. But as the minutes stretch longer and longer. Okay, I'll be first to say it. I'm kind of over not being there yet. What's that sound? A nearby cluster of bushes shakes and you all spring back. Who goes there? I have you know I'm armed with metal magic and rage. Calm down, Harrington. It's just me. Griffin comes out of the bush, brushing loose twigs and leaves off himself. If I knew you guys would end up so far off track, I'd have started my search an hour ago. You missed the moon gate. The what now? The moon gate. It lets you relive a few minutes of your past, but its magic won't be acting again until next year. If I'm parts this way, I can still sneak you in and make it look like you found the place yourselves. Yeah, help a hand to find the rave. Of course. A glow starts filtering through the underbrush as he leads you through the forest. Music and Ray's voices start filling the silence. You step into a clearing and your jaw drops. Wow. Glowing lights flow beneath the trees and create swirling pathways on the ground. Sparks of magic go up all around, accentuating the pulsing music. Oh, this is beautiful. Enjoy the part. I recommend getting on one of the light shows. You could do lots of cool magic with the solstice energy powering you up. This might be a good time to mention that there's something wrong with my magic. I could barely cast anything while feeling exhausted. I think my magic broke. My reflection did this. I might be done. What? Don't be ridiculous, Desmond. But it makes sense. I haven't seen it for weeks and now my magic is super weak. It's like he changed his strategy from attacking me to sapping my powers from the shadows. Becca scoffs. It's the solstice, obviously. The days have been getting shorter. Tonight is the longest night of the year, one of heightened magical energy. So then why is my energy the exact opposite of heightened? Because you must also deal with the drain of the night upon your sun powers. Basically, it sucks to be a sun tonight. Dang, so everyone gets the power up except Desmond? That's rough, man. Oh, come on. You don't need magic to have fun at a party. Think about the parties you went to before you even knew you were tuned, true. No magic at Solstice Ray? Where you tuned this? She looks familiar. You turn to see two upperclassmen that you recognize from thief tryouts. It's not that big of a deal, is it? It's nice about celebrating natural energy all around us. Just feeling it is enough. The other girl snores, looking you up and down. You could at least try to make up for being practically tuneless by dressing impressed. Freshmen are so clueless. Solstice Ray is about contributing to the magic, not just standing around leeching off everybody else's. How about you back off? Nobody asked for your opinion. Shrey, it's fine. I brought this. You reach into a pocket and take off small crystal vial, a few ounces of golden liquid swirling inside. You grin at the upperclassman. Yeah, what am I supposed to be looking at exactly? Remember our daydream potions? If I might have kept a little for later. Ooh, Desmond, you're bad. You stole from class? Business still if he made it himself, experts say no, and by experts I mean me. The upperclassman raised her eyebrows looking intrigued. Kinda worried now. Daydream potion, huh? And what's the proof that's the real thing? First years are notorious for botching their first batch of daydream potions. Well, it looks like there's enough for each of us to take a sip. Who's willing brave enough to test my potion making skills? I'm a bit concerned about how the magical amplification of the solstice may interfere with the potion's effects. Interfere or enhance passes around this, but I can't wait to see what kind of magic I could do with some daydream potions helping. Let everyone take a sip before downing the last swallow yourself. It tastes like cider and leaves a slight burn in your nose afterwards. Once to me, your head spins and the world tilts and blurs stranger around you. You're thrown with magical energy. We are trippy. Okay, I'm feeling the amplification that you were talking about, Beckett. I think I could do all the magic in the world. Watch me cast sunshine so many bubbles to trippy blur. Let me cast bubbles. Focus on summoning the power of water to spin around the circle. Woohoo, look at all of them. I'm so trippy. I'm so hot. Bubbles fly out from your outstretched arms, ballooning to enormous sizes. Man, am I hot. They're filled with glitter. Shred slashed her hand through silver overhead and silver glitter rains down all over you. Ouch, the sun's gone to my eyes. Other party notice the bubbles start popping and whooping and cheering as bursts of glitter like starlight shoot out from them. Everyone looks at you as the effects of the potion wears off. Okay, I'm convinced you gotta be acing potions if you could brew a daydream potion that strong. Hey, we impressed the upperclassmen. Yeah, just. You try to cast the spell again, but nothing happens and the wave of fatigue washes over you. Okay, I guess the sip doesn't last long. We're back to square one. We'll try not to get in anyone's way for the rest of the night. She flips her hair over her shoulder and strides away. Sorry about her. She could be a little tense about everything. That's an understatement. No, some spell that can help you out with your magic. It lets you temporarily turbocharge your magical core and cast a solar flare. It's an upward dish spell, but being a Sun 2, you should get the hang of it easy. Will such a power boost help in a battle against, say, a monster made of shadows and evil? If you think that's something you're going to be dealing with, yeah. I'm sure it'll be useful with that. Hey, that sounds like just what you need, Desmond. Meanwhile, that snack table sounds like a great idea for me. Due to that, good luck with the magic boosting, Desmond. Teach me about your lesson later. While I will rarely pass up an opportunity to learn a spell, the flora in this neck of the woods is absolutely exquisite, if you'll excuse me. Ooh, let me follow Beckett. Look at Shreya. Oh, I'm checking out the party. Catch up with me when you're done. Your friends all head on, leaving you with the enthusiastic upperclassmen. So what do you say? Want a turbocharged magical core at your core? The Soul Flare spell is an incredibly powerful sun spell. You don't want to miss out on adding this to your arsenal. No. It's taking all my energy just to exist right now. I can't imagine trying to cast. Alright, suit yourself. The other students shrug and walk away, leaving you alone. Let me go hang out with Beckett. You make your way around the party, taking the sights and sounds and visually scouting out your friends. Griffith sits on a log with a strange-looking instrument. With a strange string instrument in his lap, surrounded by upperclassmen listening to him play. Do do do. Hey, hey, hey! Shriz at a table full of snacks, mixing various luminescent liquids together in a fancy glass. Do do do. Becca appears to be examining one of the trees in the outskirts of the clearing. He just then pulls back with a face of fascination on his face. Here's your chance to hang out with one of your friends. You also have an opportunity to get away from the party. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Will things stay casual? Oh my god! Let me have money. Let me have money. Oh, it's free? What? Oh, well, probably when they say you want to take things to the next level, though, it'll probably cost money. But heck yeah. Gonna be with Beckett. You approach Beckett, who's too engrossed in his examination of the tree to notice you. Hey Becca, I see you found some of that exquisite floor you were talking about. He jumps and spins around, but breaks to excited smile when he sees you. Ooh. Come take a closer look. This is truly a rare find. Step right up beside him and peer at a thick layer of black fuzz in the tree trunk. Is that mold? It kind of looks like someone stapled a really dirty shag carpet to the tree. Those are distinguishing features of midnight moss. It isn't hardly moss at all, so it rarely grows this expansive. One of the solstice energy is a thing for the quantity of moss in these trees. Midnight moss, huh? What does it do? It could be ground to a salve to help heal minor cuts and scrapes, and especially effective in dulling the pain from a bitten tongue. Does it sting your tongue pitch black for a while afterwards? Your entire mouth teeth included for up to 3 days. Wow. Not that I tried it or anything, really. He chuckles to himself. Apologies, I've gotten a little carried away. I've always been fascinated by magical varieties of flora. I could tell few people would ditch a party to examine plants. I don't need a reminder of how utterly uncool I am. Alexa, it isn't uncool to like moss and knowledge and stuff like that. Actually, it's... I mean, I want to say it's what makes you you, but I'm trying to flirt. It is how. Like, you're smart and that's attracted to me. You have a nice brain. I failed to follow. Me too. I'm trying to flirt with you, Beckett. And I'm failing at it. Beckett grinned smugly. I'm well aware, however, I think your technique can use some work. It definitely does. Okay, well, maybe you could teach me sometime since you're so good at everything. Beckett's gaze catches on something through the trees and he gasps. Oh, I had no idea there was a pine nearby. There's bound to be more flora around its banks. He starts to head out of the clearing but starts to turn back to you and smiles brilliantly. Yes, I'll come. Yes! Yes! Discover what else the forest has to offer and spend some magical moments. Yes! I'm doing it! You follow at a slower pace as Beckett bounds through the trees. When you arrive at the pond, he stares fixedly at something on the forest floor. Already found something. What do you have here? Beck glances over his shoulder at you, and his eyes widen. He whirls around, his hands raised in front of him. Stop right there. Don't even think of taking another step. What? Before you can react, Beckett crosses swiftly to you, then drops down, wondering, are you proposing to me? Are you? Yes. Propose to me. Ignoring you, Beckett carefully scoots up a blossom at your feet before standing. Apologies for my brusqueness. I want to ensure that you didn't step on this. Oh, I didn't get proposed to. Beckett holds the flower out. You cup his hand with yours, holding the blossom between the two of you. Whoa. It glows in the moonlight, pearlescent streaks running through the petals. Smiling softly, Beckett takes the flower back, letting go of your hands. It's beautiful. Is it for me? Why is it glowing? Beckett gives you a delighted grin. It's fascinating, much like the neon frogs in the Amazon rainforest, the particular bloom's fluorescent properties serves as a warning to wildlife. Beckett puts on a high-pitched voice. Don't eat me, I'm poisonous. Wow, that's an uncanny impression of a talking flower. Beckett's scales drop in the voice. This cultivar is rarely seen in these parts. It bears a variety of magical properties, ranging from divination to suddenly upset stomach. But it's most notable for its ability to cast a magical field that allows you to smell the first day of spring. Seems pretty cool. Pretty cool, that's it? I'm new to all this, Beckett, and don't you ever just stop and smell the flowers. Beckett shoots you a puzzled look. Why would I do that? My hobbies don't include encouraging spring allergies. I mean, why don't you just enjoy all this instead of analyzing it to death? I am enjoying it. I believe that having a deeper understanding of the world around you is the best way to fully appreciate it. You'll find that my way of doing things is usually the right way, really. Ha! I bet that by the end of the night you admit that I'm right about something. Very well, challenge accepted. I expect to win, of course. He's so close to Becca with the grin, he raised his eyebrows and trees. Ooh. You're only so sure you win because you aren't used to people challenging you. Becca steps forward as well, lifting his chin proudly, a smirk on his lips. Standing so close to him, you notice that few freckles scatter over his face. Oh, Freckles is so cute. Adorable. You may be right about that, but you should know when I am challenged, I never back down. Oh, what's that? Did you just say I'm right? I cannot believe that you just did that. As much as I hate to admit it, you have won your bet. That was fast. Yes, what's my prize? I believe the terms were not said in that regard. As a show of good sportsmanship, I'll allow you to make that call. Ooh, I want a kiss. Who, honestly, who would pick a joke? I must say you don't drive a hard bargain. Becca leans in to kiss you like, oh my goodness. He looks as calm as ever, save for a telltale flush around his cheeks. So cute. Ugh. My first kiss with Beckett. Wait, that's it? Surely not underestimate me at your own peril. I am nothing if not an overachiever. Becca rests a hand on the nape of your neck. Oh my god. Becca rests a hand on the nape of your neck, pulling you back in for a long labored kiss. You lose yourself in the feeling of his mouth when yours is sending shivers to you. He pulls away, he flashes you a smug grin. We had our first kiss and it feels so right. I hope that my technique was satisfactory. Oh my goodness. I'm sure you can do better. What? You sound like you want more. Becca chuckles, his gaze drop into your lips. Ooh. I would like a lot more. He meets your eyes again, his dark with desire. Ooh. I'm getting heated. You both start leaning back in towards each other. Oh my goodness. Are we going to get freaky? A lot more. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so flustered, people. His lips meet yours favorably with the passion that sends heat lancing through you. You gasp, looping your arms around his neck as he presses close. Becca's voice is rough when he finally speaks. If every loss was like this, I might take a liking to losing. Oh, I bet. Are you saying that my kiss is literally that life-changing? You duck to press your lips to his neck, trailing the oh. Feeling his pulse racing, he shivers when you give his earlobe a gentle ooh. Or are you saying I'm just so irresistible? You throw you away. I'm so flustered I can't even speak. Throw away your pride from me. He grabs the front of oh my goodness. Grabs the front of your shirt and pulls you back in for another fierce kiss. His mouth moving against yours hungrily, desperately. I'm loving this slow music though. He back oh he backs you against a tree trying to press close to his body flush against yours. You arch against him with the ground and feel him smirk against your lips. He pulls back to gaze into your eyes. Yes and yes. Are we gonna get freaky? And then he's kiss you again, stealing your breath, so let all your nerves buzzing with desire. And Beck, you give as good as you get, tangling your fingers to his hair, forgetting about the party, the pound, the force around you, only where Beck and the thrill of your lips against so. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry, people. Eventually, your kisses turn slow and lazy. Becca's hands resting your waist, his touch gentle warm. We should do this more often. I hardly think it's like it that you want to bed against me again. Oh, you never know what's in the harm. Besides, I have a feeling you'll be ditching the hole. I have to win a bet clause. Press close to kiss Becca one last time. He smiles against your lips. Once again, I have to admit that you're right about that. Oh, this diamond scene was so worth it. Just then you hear a distant commotion coming from the party. What was that? Who knows, perhaps something exploded or unicorns attacking the local populace. If only. Should we go check? I suppose. He's all like, whatever. You take Becca's hand, smiling, his cheeks turn pink. Oh. Ahem, shall we see what crimes our classmates have committed? Together. Sounds so fun when you put it that way. Let's go. Spend some time away from the party with Becca. Ooh. The two of you make your way back to the clearing where the party girls are converging around a display of magic. Get your magic in on this, everyone. Nice edit speaker. We're going to set the sky on fire! 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 You try to follow but get buffed this way and that by students flock towards the magic. Well, maybe I'll just hang back. As fireworks alter the color of the night and reverberate in your ears for a second, you think you see. What? You rub it, but you. Where am I? But you blink and it's gone. You rub out your eyes, but see no shouting monsters, among the trees. You peer through the foliage and realize the pathway stretches deeper to the forest. You step down the pathway. Anybody there? Hello? There's no reply and no sign of life down the pathway until... Hello, anybody there? That was an echo, right? An echo. The bushes right beside you rustle violently, and a dark, sharp shape darts out of the gloom. Desmond, thank goodness I found you, Aster. You stumbled back, clapping a hand over your racing heart. Holy crap, Aster, you scared me almost to death. I thought you were the shadow monster. Shadow monster? I don't think there are many around. Oh. As Aster's eyes darken, you notice that she's breathing hard as though she's been running through the forest. Not creatures, Desmond. I need you to see. She takes your arm and immediately your surroundings melt away. What? The rock I picked up? What is going on? Somewhat dizzy as the forest resolidifies around you. Ugh, bless me. Whoa, Aster, did you just take me into your branching? I can think of no better way. I believe the trees want you to take that strange stone to Professor Contos. I can tell it's extremely important. I urge you to see him as soon as you can. Ooh, oh my goodness. Well, I don't understand what happened there, but that diamond scene with Beckett was so worth it, people. So worth it. Like, whew, imagine if we went all the way. Whew, that would have been so awesome. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week in the next chapter of The Elementalists. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.